Hey YouTube, this is Blurp again. Today I'll be bringing you a guide to do Jad. Now, for my gear, I use the Aurora Penance that will, as soon as you get hit, it'll restore your prayer basically. So you won't need to bring half as many prayer pots or restores. This is a task of mine, so I'm bringing a Slayer Helm, which will just dramatically increase the speed of the entire cave. For you, you can bring any cape you really want. If you're going to range the entire time, then just bring the Ava's devices, just one of them, so you'll save a whole lot of bolts. But I'm going to be meleeing for the first, actually for all the waves, and I'm just going to range Jad. So for that's the cape. For the amulet, you just wear a Glory or Fury. The bolts, I'm pretty cheap, and since I'm only just ranging Jad, I just use the broad tips. You can use diamonds if you want, but that's just going to cost a whole lot more. Now for your weapon, you're going to need both a range and a melee for the way I do it. You can bring, if you have chaotics, use your chaotics for the melee and the range. But if you don't have a chaotic crossbow, you bring a rune crossbow. And for melee, you can bring a dragon howley or a chaotic rapier or a whip or a chaotic longsword or a chaotic maul. Just any of those will do. Now for the armor, you'll want to bring the top and bottom of a melee set, which I do bandos. You can do Torags, even rune. It doesn't really matter. And for the ranging, I use Armidal. You can use Dragon Hide just for its range boost. And for the shield, I would definitely use probably like a Zamorak book for the prayer bonus, but I just use the Ellie because it's just there. For gloves, I bring two different sets, but if you have Barrow's gloves, it'll work for both. I bring the Goliathan gloves and the Swift gloves for Jad. Now for the boots, you can wear Steadfast and Dragon for the melee times, and when you're ranging, I bring Glavens or Ranger boots. But if you're too poor to afford that, just wear the Dragon the entire time. And for your ring, I use a switch. If you don't really have to, it's just going to help you speed it up a little bit. So I have a Zerker ring for the melee, and I've got a ranged ring or Archer's ring for the ranging method. For the special up, I use an enchanted Excalibur, but if you don't really have that, I guess you could bring claws to kill some of the smaller creatures and speed it up a little bit. For the inventory, I have just the rest of my range gear. I bring Dreadnips for Jad just to kind of help speed it up, even though it's very dangerous to use, and I would not recommend if this is your first attempt. I use overloads, and so I just bring 2 overload flasks and 2 prayer renewal flasks. And that should last you the trip if you're doing it in decent gear. And I only bring 5 brew flasks, and I bring 11, I think it's 11, yeah, it's 11 super restore flasks. And up next, I'll show you what to do for the waves. Hey guys, I'm in the cave already, and so for the first 33 waves, there's really not much to do. You're basically just killing off the few meleeers that come, and eventually there'll be rangers, and then there'll be higher level meleeers. And for most of these, if you're a high enough defense level and you got good gear, you can just melee them out. But if you don't, the 180s, I will show you in the next clip. You will just range them and safe behind a rock or something, and I'll show you that right after this. Alright guys, so at the beginning of wave 15, you'll see the first level 180 meleeer. He can hit decent on you, but if you're in like decent gear and you've got a good defense, he won't hit that much. So what I do is I just melee him out, but if you really don't want to do that and you want to conserve food, you would definitely want to like do what I'm doing right here. Put him behind this, switch to your range, and range him out. But if you're going to range these, you'll definitely need to bring more overloads. And so I'll just range him out this time, and then the next one I'll show you how to melee. Probably should switch that. There we go. Alright, now this one I'll melee it just to show you how I do it. Just poke him and poke him and poke him. See, he really doesn't hit that much. I mean, he can hit, like, I think he can max out to almost 300. So if you definitely don't know, then I would avoid trying this. And he can heal himself when you're meleeing him, so that's another thing to think about. So if you can't get consistent high hits, then I would definitely try safing him with range. Okay guys, so after this wave, you'll be at the halfway point, and the level 360 mages will start coming up. That's the start of basically the whole entire process you've been through so far, starting over, except it added a level 360 mage to it the entire time. Now, how I do this is you have to turn off auto retaliate. That is a huge thing you need to know. You just turn it off. You get to about 2 steps away from it, okay? You wait for it to throw it. Like right when it's about to throw, you click it, and you attack, and you click back. So you're just kind of like safing it almost, but it'll only be able to mage you this way. So right now I'm going to click it. So it's just right before it's about to hit you with mage. And there we go. It's just like that. If you're using a dragon halberd, you can just stand and melee it from afar, but I would definitely recommend, if you don't want to like try risking it like this, just range it, because it'll be a lot faster. Alright. And the level 22s are definitely a huge priority though, because they'll drain your prayer like crazy fast. So, and that's it for this part. Okay guys, this is the final wave before Jad. It's wave 62, alright? In this wave there are the last 2 majors. There's 2 of them this time, so it's almost like it's like a easier wave than the rest. Usually I'll just start ranging them, because for the next wave it'll be Jad and I'll be ranging that, so I'll just go ahead and turn on my leeches. For this part of the wave, I'll either kill one or I'll just skip killing them and go straight for the Italy rock or the boot rock. You just keep on running around until you find it. I'm pretty sure it's in the west side. Yeah. Okay. This is the Italy area, but it's not really a boot anymore. Now it's just kind of like a, I don't know what it'd be called. Just a funny looking shape. All right. That's where you're gonna stand when you're about ready to finish the round or whatnot. So what I do is I'll kill off these last 2 majors. Let's see. Hitting a lot of 400s. That's good to see. Alright, that one's down, and now there's just one more to go. I don't really know how long my overloads are going to last. So I'm thinking I might just... Oh, never mind. There we go. Alright, that makes things a whole lot easier. Oh, wow. Hit another 400, but it was combined. Yeah, Swift Gloves help a ton because they can shoot 2 bullets at once, which will definitely add to your damage and to speed up Jad, because I know everyone hates Jad because he can just nail you good one hit you sometimes. So I'll go ahead and pot up. I have yet to use brews this entire thing, so I'm going to go ahead and brew up all the way. Get ready for Jad. No, this is not good. I'm lagging a little bit. And as soon as I hit the last hit, I'll run into this corner. And I'm sure this is the part all of you are watching this guide for, and it's honestly pretty much the only reason, because most of the waves are pretty simple. And so, well, there's Jad. He's killed me multiple times. It actually took me years to figure out how to do this. And so how I do this is I keep mage spray on the entire time basically, except as soon as I see him hit the ground with his front feet, I turn on range. And as soon as it hits a 0 on me, I flip it back to mage, because I think range is just a whole lot easier to like see. So I'll just show you guys how I do it. Oh, there's a fail. I think I just got hit. Yep, I did get hit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop back up. I kind of screwed up that time. It's been a while since I've done Jad. See, there we go. There's a mage. I'll let you guys kind of see Jad a little bit better. There's a range. And he hit me, so I just turn it back to mage. And there we go. We're doing good so far. Alright, now as soon as these guys start popping up, you hit them and you get them on you, because they will heal Jad, and it's a pain in the anus when they start healing Jad. because you just went all this way just to damage him up, and now they're coming to be obnoxious. Alright, I might have just got hit right there. Alright, we got all of them on me, okay. Now we just finish this little guy off.
True gangsters don't speak.
It helps to kind of get them all in line like this, but it takes a while to get that way, so I just usually don't even bother with it. And there he goes. He's done. So that, guys, is how you do it. And look at that, 25k XP towards 99 Slayer. And oh, there's the fire cape. So I hope this guide helps you guys, and good luck with Jad, and I hope you get your fire cape. That's all. I'll see you guys later.
The frick is this?